I don't know if you know this, but the Obamas have been dogged by vicious and false rumors since they've been in the public eye. So Michelle just appeared on Sophia Bush's podcast to address the latest claims that they're divorcing. Look, you know that's not going on. But it was amplified when she didn't join her husband at President Carter's funeral. Take a look.
As women, I think we struggle with like disappointing people.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so much so that this year people were, they couldn't even fathom that I was making a choice for myself, that they had to assume that my husband and I are divorcing. This couldn't be a grown woman just making a set of decisions for herself, right?
Right.
But that's what society does to us. If it doesn't fit into the sort of stereotype of what people think we should do, then it gets labeled as something negative and horrible.
Yeah. Well, I think addressing rumors like this head on is a great move. Do you think it'll put anything to rest, or does the rumor mill just run amok?
Probably runs amok.
Yeah, it just runs amok. I mean, I love what she said, though. Can it just be a grown woman making decisions for herself? Because if you think about it, she has been in the public eye a bit begrudgingly, right? She didn't run for office. Her husband ran for office. She did a wonderful job as First Lady. But she's got I think, 23-year-old, a 26-year-old. She's an empty nesting. She's thinking about Michelle Obama right now.
She's in her era.
She's in her era. She's doing her thing. She's probably at the spa. She's having a good time. I think we should leave her alone.
I first met Michelle and Barack Obama when he was a senator in 2007, when he put out his first book, Dreams of My Father. And I realized then, this is a woman who does not suffer fools and is as no nonsense as you can imagine. I was really struck on that visit. They were visiting Miami. My ex owns a hotel and they were staying there. And I remember her telling Senator Barack Obama, look, you gotta be in the room at 5 o'clock for dinner with the girls. And at 4:59, that guy was like Cinderella about to turn into a pumpkin. He was going up the elevator. And so I think there is incredible mutual respect in that relationship, and that she knows exactly who she is, what is good for her, what is good for her family. Leave her the hell alone.
And they've served their time. Like, President Obama is no longer in office. I always feel when the political families leave, it's like they have given us everything. We watch, we haven't had a woman yet, but specifically the men age so much in their time.
Oh, gosh.
As a like you said, begrudgingly, she's the First Lady. She did an amazing job. She no longer has to fall in line. And considering the times we're living in and how they were treated at certain times, deep respect for President Carter's passing, but you don't have to go sit at a funeral for a gazillion hours when you have other plans. Like, let her live. Her kids are also, out of, as you mentioned, out of the house.
Yeah.
This is the time where she can be like, it's no longer about momming or wifing. Now I can go be my best self.
Did she go to the swearing in?
No, she did not.
Did he?
Yes, the president did.
Well, good for her for not going.
I found it very tacky that this was a dialogue in the first place, because I happen to follow them both on Instagram. They had a bunch of pictures posted together. It sort of feels like it was like created out of thin air to entertain people. But I'd say this. Running for president is the only job on the planet that you are actively saying with your spouse, I'm choosing a job that for a period of time is going to be even more important than you. And she signed up with him to do that, let him serve. And now he's been out of office for over a decade. And it is her time to have the right to make decisions the way she wants to demand what she wants in her marriage. Like, she is the president now.
Did you just say over a decade?
It has been.
Yeah, can you believe it? I just
a decade. It's
9 years.
crazy.
Okay, 9 years exactly.
9 years. It might as well be a decade.
There's also this long tradition, quickly, of presidents tend to try to former presidents try to stay out of the public eye, show up at the things that they have to. I think that's their obligation. They should show up to inaugurations.
It's their club.
And to funerals. I don't think that is the same requirement of First Lady.
She's doing all sorts of great stuff. She's producing. She's got that
Because she's in her
living her life. She's living her life.